Hello guys, so you're welcome back to today mathematics for this upcoming post UTME examination. So in this video, we're going to dive into the solution of this question. So in case you don't see it very well, I'll display it on the screen. So if you look at the question here, the question reads, the area of a square is 144 centimeters square. Find the length of the diagonal. And here you can see for the screen, I can have the options. We have the option A, 13 centimeter. We have the option B, that is a 12 root 2 centimeter. Option C, that is 12 centimeter. And option D, you have 11 root 3 centimeter. Before I proceed to solve this question, guys, if it's the first time watching my video, do it to subscribe, like us turn button in case what benefit like this, then be the first one to notify. And also, if you're watching off our Facebook page, please give us a like and share this video with your friends so they can benefit from this video. So this is the continuation of our post UTME class. As I'll do release like 3 questions in a day, but in our VIP class we treat almost 10 questions to get them fully prepared for this upcoming examination. So if you'd like to join our VIP, you like my teaching method and like to join my VIP class, can let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to share this with your friends, so that is very important. So let's quickly dive into the solution of it. So let me read the question once again. The area of a square is, we are 144 centimeter square. Find the length of the diagonal. We're just to find the length of the diagonal. So what are the things to consider here when you're talking about diagonal? Then first of all, draw the shape. We're talking about square. Well, let me say that this is the square. I mean, it may not form a square the way I draw it. So let's say that this is the square. So, and they say the area of the square. What is the formula for the area of the square? You have the area of a square is equal to L square. That is formula because they have the length here, they're equal. All the 4 sides of the square, they're equal. So the length of a square is equal to what? The area of the square is L square. I get now. Now the question says to find the diagonal. The diagonal is a straight line that joining from the corner of the side of a shape. From this part to this part is the diagonal to this wall of this square. So this way is diagonal. So let's say is S. Let's say the diagonal is S. The diagonal of this wall is S. Right here is the length of the square, the length of the square, the length of the square, and the length of the square. I get now. So and we're given that our area of a square is given as 144. So that means our area of a square, that is AS, is equal to 144 centimeter square. That is the area of the square. Now, let's put it down, then we put our diagonal. Before we can get our diagonal, you need to find the length of this square. And the length of this area of the square is given as 144. Now we don't know the value of the length. From this place, you can get the value of our length. Now, let's quickly dive into it. So let's just substitute the area of a square into the formula we have here. So we have area of a square is equal to S square. That's area of a square represented as 144, okay, equal to our L S square. Now, what's the next thing to do now? The next thing to do now is to make our L the subject of formula. And to make our L the subject formula here, in this place, L is the base power of 2. To count this 2, we have to take the square root of both sides. Okay, to count this 2 here, you take the square root of both sides. So when you take the square root of this 144, okay, you have the square root of 144 is equal to the square root of what? Of L square. So this square here becomes the square root here. So it means our L now is equal to root of 144. I get now. Now in this aspect now, you find the root of 144. So when you say the root of 144 is equal to what? 12. L is equal to what? 12 centimeter. So it means that the length of this square, length of this square is 12 centimeter. So this length is equal to 12 centimeter. We have 12 centimeter. We have 12 centimeter, and the length is equal to 12 centimeter because the length of the square are always equal. Again, now we have gotten our length from the area of a square. We have get the length. Now to find the diagonal now. A line that joins with the corner side of a shape I say the diagonal. So here we have a diagonal. So if you draw this part here, so let's call this part here, here, it will give us in form of a triangle. Okay, and you know in the properties of a square, its edge here is equal to 90 degree. So it means that this angle formed there, a right angle triangle. So let me quickly draw it out the way I have it like this. So the way I have it like this. So this place we have the length and we have the length here. I get on. You have this length, this place and this way. Let's call the diagonal I wrote it as S. Right here because that is what you want to find. The diagonal of this square. That is the question. The question says that you find the length. So we want to find the length from this place to this place, which is the diagonal of what? Of this square. Now, since of getting our L is equal to 12, so definitely this place is 12 centimeter. Here is 12 centimeter, but this one we don't know. That is what we're here to find. Now to consider this, I say that the average angle of a square are 90 degree. So it means that this place is 90 degree, okay, and this triangle is right angle triangle, okay. And in right angle triangle, if you are given two sides and you try to find the remaining side, the other side, what theorem do you use? You use a what? Pythagoras theorem. I get now. You use a Pythagoras theorem to solve this question. Now the question is, or state Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem states that the square of largest sides of any rectangle triangle. This is the largest side of this rectangle triangle. The square of this is equal to sum of the square of the other two sides. Sum of the square of other two sides. In mathematically, the square of the largest side, that's S square, we represent as L, is equal to sum of the square of other two sides. This for L1 is equal to square plus L is equal to what? Square. That is the meaning. That is Pythagoras theorems. Now let's put it now our L. Let's put it in that place. Our S square is equal to L is equal to 12 plus our 12 where you have square, so they both are carry square. Again now 12 square, like our S square is equal to 144. That's 12 square plus also we have 144. I get now. So 144 plus 144. So let me try to, again, this you can say contain it. Okay, it can't. So let's try to write it out. 144 plus 144, that is S square. S square is equal to 288. And you get on, that is 288. Now to get the value of S now, so let me try to write this one. Let me say I bring it back to this part. So our S, to get the value of S now, you take what? The square root of both sides. So when you take the square root of both sides, we have our S square equal to square root of S is equal to that is square root of what? Of 288. So square roots, this square we count the square root here. So we left with what? 288. Now it will be equal to, we have our S now is equal to 280 square root of 288 rather. That's square root of 288. So the next thing we have to do here now, in this place now, if you look at the option, from the option we have on the screen right now, if you look at the option, this is not there, root of 88. But if you look at the option, we study the option very well. We have 13, we have 12 root 2, we have 12, we have 11 root 3. Now, in this place, they are telling us that the options, some of the options are in sort form. So if we find this 288 is not the perfect square, so if you press your calculator, root of 288 is not a perfect square. So what we do to get your answer? And since the part of the option are in short form, you can simply say define the factor of these 288. That one of it could be perfect square. Okay, let me repeat again. Find the factor of 288. That one of it could be what? A perfect square. So if you look at it now, you can see that 288 can be expressed. This our root of 288 can be expressed as that is 2 multiplied by 144. 144 is the perfect square. 2 is not the perfect square. So let's say that it's equal to this. So let's take out the roots. Because 2 times 144 we get was 288. So therefore, this one now becomes, this one now S now become, but S now is equal to that is square root of 2 times 144. Hope you are getting this. Hope you get this. Now, the next thing to do here now, you can split it into two parts. You can say that our s is equal to root of 2 multiplied by root of 144. And root of 144 is equal to what? It's equal to, so let me write it out in this space there. Let's go to what? Okay, let me bring this one back here. Okay. So we have our s now is equal to root 144, that is 12. So that is 12 multiplied by root 12, 2. And see the same thing right as what? As 12 root 2. So the answer is equal to 12 root 2. So the answer to this question is equal to 12 root 2 centimeter. It's talking about the length. Let's put our centimeter. So the answer is equal to 12 root 2 centimeter. So that is how this question is being solved. And that is step by step of solving this mathematics question. So in case this upcoming positive examination, I think by now you can know how to solve it. So if you want to join our class, please, if you like the way I teach, please don't forget to just give it a like to this video and share with your friend and family. God bless you as you do so. So you can see the option is option B. That is where we get to 12 root 2 centimeter. So that is the solution to this problem. Thank you. Don't forget to give a like and share with a friend. And if you need help, we have a question that can get you prepared for this upcoming positive examination. Like for mathematics, we have up to 100 questions that can keep you constant practice for this upcoming positive examination. And likewise, right GC also, we have already compiled questions that can get prepared for this upcoming right GC examination. So don't forget to keep visiting, don't forget to keep visit our page every day to learn mathematics. Thank you. God bless you as you do so. We shall see you in the next video for the next question of today's class.